So when your daughter came out and told you she was gay, it was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter is grown. Well, why is she grown? Because I don't want it to contaminate her other. It's a generation we raised. I don't want her to get to contaminate into her other 6, 7 sisters who look up to her. I want them to bring me grandchildren the right way. If I want grandchildren the right way, that's what I'm going to stand on. You know, if I don't want my other little girl to look at that and say, what's that, Daddy? To somebody she looks up to, it's not going to come around. My grandpa didn't let it. My daddy didn't let it. And I didn't let it. I just hope the one under me, when they take this from, they don't let it. Because that's not what our family believes in. Like you say, we Southern Baptists. You know, I love me and my daughter relationship like this. But when she understands everything, she know Daddy don't go, she know. But that's what she chooses to do. When she know we don't go, we don't go for that.
So I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you saw the clip at the beginning of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Boosie was in some hot water recently because of his comments about his daughter and him not liking her to bring her girlfriend around the house or whatever because he's afraid that it may contaminate his other daughters and he doesn't want them to grow up and aspire to be like that. And then I saw a video later that she responded to the video and she was like, I love my dad and all this. And, you know, she was basically saying, I just don't like when you speak on it in public. You know what I'm saying? Just like keep our business like out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could have just been like no comment or something like that, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that she still got love for her father and she, you know, still respectful and respect this house rule. And it was strange, like the different parts people took from when I initially saw this on like social media, it was, you know, people like more so it's his house, his rules. That's what he wants to do, which I agree with. That's his house, he wants to do. But I'm pretty sure that wasn't the issue behind, you know, what people found issue with. I think it was the contaminate part that I think people had issue with. But what was your initial thoughts about it?
I kind of laugh because contaminated is just
a wild way
to use. But I do understand what he was saying.
Yeah,
he was saying basically influence. I don't want this to be influenced in my house, and you know, like I have no problem with that. That's your house. You do what you want to do. You don't want certain stuff in the house. By all means, you got it.
Yeah,
I ain't got no gripe against that. But I would say, I wouldn't use the word contaminate.
I wouldn't use contaminate at all. And again, like, I mean, in the clip, you know, he say he's Southern Baptist. So I get it. I understand where he's coming from, you know.
And
I personally think there's a little bit of hypocrisy or there might be an influence that's already in the house that may be doing it. I don't know. Because it's like, what do you say? My granddaddy didn't allow it. My father didn't allow it. So how did she end up like that?
I think he was just saying they didn't allow it, and I think
I'm saying if it's the influence,
and I think back then it was. I think in his belief, he think back then it was easier to like contain stuff like that, whereas now you exposed to everything.
Yeah,
he could just feel like it's a world thing, and she's gonna be halfway across the world by just going across her phone so she can see whatever. So he probably just took it as that, and was like,
and that's what influenced her.
If
it's not a choice, you think that's what influenced her to go that direction.
No, I'm saying, wait, that's what he believes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. I don't believe that. I'm saying that's probably what he believes. It's like, you know, that's what he attaches his brain for. That ain't me. I never showed that. Well, in his music, he has certain things.
In his music, he sounds like he's for that, for other people's.
And again, that makes sense. That's how people are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it's just, you know.
I'm attracted to girls that like girls. 2 red bones in the back seat, kissing.
In the back seat.
So are you for it or are you not?
He's not for it in his home. He's for his pleasures, which like that's how most people are in anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's just like I'm just happy that they do have a good seemingly good relationship according to both of them. So as long as they have a good relationship and they respect each other's boundaries, it's whatever. That'd have been a hard one for me though. I ain't gonna hold you.
What?
If I was Well, I don't really know how strong his views is now with his daughter. Because I would assume that because he's have more of an understanding because his daughter is gay.
Yeah,
he would have more empathy or compassion or understanding.
Yeah,
towards it, or maybe he feel he got enough understanding. I don't know.
Maybe just shut it out. Maybe it's like that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
And I've seen that.
Yeah.
I seen a mother and a daughter have an issue like that, where she would like say certain stuff to her, and I would hear, and then she would come talk to me and stuff like that, and I'm like, I understand. But now, as we have gotten older, she even give her pens now, like rainbow pens and all type of stuff. And I'm like, I be looking like
pens. What do you mean?
It was like a little pen, like my homegirl liked pens.
Okay. So it was something she liked.
Something she liked, and it was a rainbow pen. So I was like, oh, look at you coming around.
Yeah, because in situations like that and like other people, I think sometimes they realize I may not get fully on board, but I want a relationship with my child. Like I don't care. I don't want this
to be a thing that hinders us.
This is my relationship with my child is more important than this viewpoint right here. You know what I'm saying? Which I respect.
Which I feel like in this situation, was Boosie's situation, as long as they have that boundary thing, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. But I know a lot of other, well, I don't know a lot of, but a lot of people deal with coming out to their parents or dealing with their parents on that situation.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they got their boundaries and they agree with that. But like I done seen like it not go that way, and that person be like devastated because like, damn, she don't accept me or something. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
you don't accept, and I think that's what part. And I'm not speaking for her, but you know what I'm saying. But I've seen that sometimes that person is like, well, that is who I am. That is a part of me. You rejecting that.
That's what.
Then you are rejecting who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I hope they don't have that issue, because I would hate, because it's tough when you can't fully be yourself around a parent. Because even if like have that relationship, that understanding, I can't fully be like, I can't bring my wife around. Like everybody else got they they together, they got they spouses or whatever. I can't bring mine around. So it's like I always gotta tuck that part of me away when I'm with you. Which I imagine would be like a hard thing to do.
Yeah, I would imagine, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I wish the best for them.
I hope they do have a good relationship, and then continues being great. From what I've seen, they still tight or whatever. I think he apologized.
He said, well, if I'm not mistaken,
which I said it was. It's because he was like, I apologize. I could have said it in a better way, but it's like the underlying message is the same. Yeah. Like, you still see me as a contagion. Yeah. Like I'm still, you know what I'm saying? Even though you have stuff in your own music that could also be an influence.
I would a negative influence.
So I still think that's a bit of hypocrisy. And you know what I'm saying? Like I like Boosie as a personality. I don't think I would go to him for advice, but
yeah. I enjoy
some of his viewpoints, like him saying, what was it, years ago? Like it's weird how he picks and chooses what he thinks is negative influence. And it's like, like a few years ago, he was like, he paid for a prostitute or whatever to have sex with his 14-year-old son.
I don't know how true that was.
He said it.
Okay. Well, I don't
so
know.
It's like, why would you do that? Like, do you think that's good?
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
so as long as it's straight, like it's heterosexual, you think it's just whatever.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just he's just from that era.
Yeah.
Of what like boys can kind of get away with certain things,
but you can't.
And girls,
as long as it's not, as long as it is for my pleasure, it's okay. But as soon as it's for somebody else, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, basically.
That's some crazy thinking.
I mean, that's not. And I'm assuming that based upon the actions.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to speak for him, but that's what
he didn't say that. Let me know. But I'm pretty sure I've seen the clip. Like,
yeah.
Whatever.
But like.
And he revealed that willingly, which nobody would have known. That.
I just don't remember. I remember hearing somebody saying something about it, and I was just like, okay. It's one of them things like it don't bother me none.
Yeah.
But like you said, I do enjoy Boosie as a media personality. I think he is a funny person.
Yeah.
But like I said, I agree with you. I wouldn't. I don't know who going to him for advice.
Yeah.
Unless it's about, other stuff that we don't know nothing about.
Right.
Then it's like, yeah, he the guy.
I didn't know about hip hop contracts or something.
Yeah.
How to get money moving around.
Yeah.
I would take.
Yeah, Boosie's gonna be my guy.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to him like, who should I vote for, Boosie?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I would go. Yeah, I would definitely go for him for a lot of things.
Yeah, how can I move independently out here, Boosie?
Yeah.
Give me some avenues.
Yeah.
Now, what you want to do? Boosie came a long way from Zoom, man.
Yeah.
Like when Boosie first popped up, I was like, I don't know how long this cat gonna be around, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, you do enjoy Boosie.
Yeah,
I will say that, bro. Boosie is a good time. I mean, like a person like far as you can enjoy him, bro.
Yeah. Treat me like a slave. I know Zay was bumping
boy,
that.
He was killing that, boy. Like, Boosie, right? He was around that time with like Gucci Man, Young Jeezy, T.I.
I think Boosie a Southern legend, man.
No, for sure.
Boosie been around, man. Boosie done gave us some hits, man. Boosie done gave us some music right too, bro.
For sure.
Wipe Me Down got to be top
For
100 hip hop songs, man.
Top 100, top 50.
Top 50?
Top 50.
Okay.
It's top 50.
Yeah.
Because top is no further than 60.
It's
my top 50.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not mad at that.
Probably at 50, 51, somewhere right, but right there. I do enjoy that song. But I would say try do what you want to do, but try better wordage, because that was
crazy.
Contaminated was like,
and what's crazy, I know he was trying his best. I know he was trying his best when he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can say, that's what I'm about to say. He said, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Yeah.
Which
which I honestly, I don't think he was trying. He's trying to just, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
These are the best words I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he tried to explain it. Look, this is not how I was raised.
Yeah.
That's not what we believe in as a Southern Baptist.
In my house, this is how I do things.
But contaminate was the first word. Like, that's the best he could do in the moment. You know what I mean?
That's what kind of threw everything off the rail.
Which is interesting, because it's like, how influential do you think outside forces have versus like in the home that you grown up with? And even when because it's like what kind of exposure do you need? Like if you think being gay is a choice, what type of exposure do you think you would need to just like, well, let me just be this?
We should talk about it.
Yeah. Because overwhelmingly, historically, it has been heterosexual influences, and yet we still have gay people. So it's like if it's that influential, we shouldn't have any.
Yeah.
If it's really like that,
we should
dive into that.
We should dive
because that's interesting.
Because I would like to talk about that.
Yeah. I see people like, it's common sense, kids being influenced. I was like, if it's common sense, then you should look at history.
Yeah.
And like till this day, like we still ain't seen like strong. Like when you seen like a gay love story that's on par with like The Notebook or something like that?
Was it Moonlight?
Was that a love story? I never saw Moonlight.
Brokeback Mountain?
That's
two off the top.
On the par of love?
That's two off the top. Yeah, I would say. I ain't see neither one, but they was critically acclaimed.
I thought you saw Moonlight.
No, I ain't seen Moonlight.
Yeah.
But
those are love stories.
I seen like the Mojo.
That people like, I want a relationship like them. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talk about like that? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I want to be, because
I thought you meant like.
I ain't just talking about with.
I thought. I'm talking about. My bad. I wouldn't know. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't seen
the dudes from the Modern Family.
In the show?
In the show.
I do like them though.
Come on,
I do like them though. You know what's funny though?
Will and Grace.
You know I was just about to mention.
Come on.
You know what's funny about that dog?
What?
Is like there was a anchor or a newsman or a personality that used Will and Grace as an example of why like being gay wasn't like, people got used to like people being gay or whatever. When people got on them, And I was like, and I remember hearing it, and I was like, I grew up watching, like, I watched that show growing up, and it like, it was normal for me.
Yeah, I didn't think nothing of it. It was
I was like, I like that show.
These people are funny.
Yeah, he funny. He kind of right, nigga, because that was like part of one of my my rotations that I watched growing up.
During that time, like, oh, I thought it was like right before the.
And let me tell you something, it ain't make me want to be gay. And them niggas was fabulous.
It was fabulous.
It was fabulous, nigga. Them niggas was funny. I was like, oh, yo, I'm having a blast. They having a blast out here, dog.
Oh, my goodness.
Jack 2000.
I can't think of nothing else, though. Ooh, and I know stuff out there. I just can't think of nothing.
So it's like, where's this? Because it's like, not to bring it down, but like a high percentage of suicides is gay people. It's like, and a lot of gay people tell you, if I could choose, bro, like, I wouldn't be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the person I'm talking about, that person said that.
Yeah, he's like, but this is.
She was like, bro, that was like, we can talk about that.
Yeah,
but I know people that feel like that.
Yeah,
or felt like that.
And I think I saw the other day that the highest percentage of suicides are black gay teens, and I was like we were saying with Dave Chappelle shit, like everything, man. Who gonna get hit the most? Who is it gonna impact? It's like, so you gotta be careful with this type of rhetoric and like what you be saying out here, because like people be listening.
They do,
because it's like we tend to get it the worst. So
we gonna get it worse.
Yeah,
we usually get it the worst.
It was crazy. So I would like to dive into that, bring some people on the show, maybe, and be like, hey, let's talk about this, because
I would like to dive into that.
Yeah.
I would like for a deep dive in that. I would like for us to even argue about it.
Yeah. Whatever gets it out. Whatever helps us get to the bottom of it.
Okay. I ain't got too much more.
I ain't got much more in it. And if y'all have any thoughts, let us know about what's going on with Boosie, or just the larger conversation itself about, acceptance and influence and all that. So, yeah. Let us know.
Like, comment, subscribe. We out.